this one I'm not going to do anything with because it's a paper tag. This one I've done the envelope off, and it's just got a little piece of coffee dyed paper in there for your secret messages. Actually, it's a picture. Look, how amazing is that, with writing space on the back. But again, I could add a tiny gem. And I've got some tiny, tiny gems. Stars, feel like stars today. Let's see if a tiny gem's gonna make it happen for me. Oh, you see, I'm doing it again. Oh man, sorry. I really should start again, because this filming malark is obviously not. Can't find the one I want. There it is. It's not working out again today. The tiniest, I mean, they're so tiny, I dread to think if I dropped them what on earth would happen. Just a little extra. How on earth am I going to get some? My glue gun in a plastic thing. See if I can pick it up with these. Tiny little bit of glue. Oh, there we go. Right, onto this tag. Sunflower tag. Let me just see what materials I've got. To see whether I've got anything that goes with this. Not really. Does, and then I need some more. Just put this to one side 1 second. Let's see if I can rip this one. This one, that's better. I couldn't rip, and I realised why. It's because it's not really, it's cheap and nasty stuff. But again, the bias is going the opposite way. I want those on there. Okay, no, I'm off camera, sorry guys. So, oh yeah. Yeah, I just think so many of you are really brave with how you just, I guess it's confidence building, putting your tags together, etc. It's just confidence building, and I'm not always in that space myself to do it, to be really like, I know what I've got to do with this. It doesn't always come that easy. I'm going to tell you a joke about, well, it's not a joke, it's a laugh about these buttons. I knew I had some somewhere, buttons, and I could not, for love nor money, find them. And so I went and bought some more. And then guess what happened? I found the ones I was looking for, putting away the new ones. It's just the way it works out. I didn't laugh at the time, but I will always see the funny side of things after I've done it. Okay, so let's glue and more glue. I really should go and get my tweezers, shouldn't I? Actually, which way? How does that button go? That way. And I actually was going to sew the buttons on, but I'm not going to do that either. I like that one just there. Oops. Just adding that to it. But I think sometimes also you can see what needs doing. I don't think you do need to panic and, you know, and have a, I don't know what to do with this shenanigan. Shenanigan. Where's that bit of, I'm wondering if I can get a, sorry, talking out loud again, I was wondering if I could get, I know what I can do, we'll put that as a tab at the top. Ooh, lovely job. Excellent. I think that'd be perfect. So again, just thinking at different ways of doing tags, and that is just a little bit more out of the box really. And all you guys on YouTube are brilliant at coming up with new ideas, and I love that actually. Where's my book gone? Coming up with new ideas and different ways of doing stuff to keep inspiring us all. So that one we just decorated the page, and actually with these little bits of ephemera here, I actually did the little tiny sponges, but I put a couple on top of each other because they were really cheap ones. They didn't have much depth. So we've done her, whatever her name is, I don't know what her name is, and I might come back and do some bits on others on these pages, but because the backgrounds are so busy with the coffee dye, then I'm not going to do anything just yet. So I'm going to take this card. Now with this I put two, because I did a belly band down here. Turn this around so you can see it. I did a pocket here, and I'm going to put some glitter on this, and then I did a belly band here, which that one already goes in, but I want to put some string on that. Actually, I might just put that bit on that. There we go. That's perfect. That's a perfect little scrap to be used up. She says, as she can't tie it. I'm only going to put one knot in that. There's that one done. That one was quite simple, and now I'm just going to back it first of all. And obviously you have to think of, if this is going in a pocket, then am I going to put anything else on it so that it can still fit back in the pocket? Clearly, because I've done that mistake already with us today. Where's that paper gone that I was using? So it's just like tidying up, not finishing the project, because it's still got quite a lot that I could do to it. Not quite a lot, an awful lot. And as I said the other day, you know, these videos could go on, just doing one journal. Or what? This is only one signature. Imagine if you had to do 4, like some of you ladies do. That would send me bonkers. It really would. I love doing what I do. Don't get me wrong. But doing 4 I have done a 4 signature one. It's on my Etsy shop. A 4 signature one, and I tell you, it took me about 6 flipping months because I kept getting bored. So I've realised that I'm not a long fandangle, for such a word, a person who does, you know, these super junk journals. I'm a 1-2 signature max person, because it's the ephemera side, this decorator side. I love it, but I just get bored, and so I have to have 2 or 3, and I think I've mentioned this to you before, projects on the go at the same time. But I have got loads I still want to share with you, loads. If you want to see my video YouTube list, it's like, it goes off the page. I put all my ideas down there every time something comes to me, because it's never at a convenient time that it comes into my headspace. I'll always be doing something completely randomly different, and all of a sudden an idea will pop into my head to do on here, a crafting idea. It might be when I'm doing my gardening and stuff. Right, so that one's quite busy front, so I'm not going to really do much with that. I say not much. I'm not going to do much with that. But I do know I'm going to do something with that. the small to medium gems. And it's like it needs a heart or two on it. Or three even. And sometimes, you know, vintage, oh no, I know what I'm going to do, thank you. In my head, you see, my head just talks to me when I, just says, no, just do this. It's a button job. It's definitely a button job. Just got to find the right three. Maybe black. White. And then I'm going to do pink. Don't even know, that's too big. See, this is where it's like, okay, we've got to get them all out now. Okay, that one works for me. Actually, that one's really pretty. And a teensy tiny, incy wincy baby button. Woo. Oh, they're so tiny, aren't they? Just come back. Or you could just drop it on the floor. As it eludes me. Yes. Oh dear. No, that's too heavy for that, I think. But I might just have one right there. Put those away. And actually, I know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I know there's another bag somewhere of buttons, because this isn't the pot of original buttons. When I lost the buttons, these were the ones I bought. So I know I've got another pot somewhere. Because these don't. I wouldn't have put black with white. I would have taken them all apart and emptied them all out and put them on separate bags, which is not what I've done. But these are not they. No, 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 they are not. Do you know what I'm going to do with that? Maybe not. Where's that? Let me have a look. No, not that either. No, not that. It'll come, it'll come, it'll come. There's some ribbon or some string or something that's got to go on that. Sing amongst yourselves while I potter. Sing amongst yourselves while I potter. Do you know what? Do you know what, people? I'm going to do that. You can't see what I'm doing. Because once again, I've been rubbish on film today. Okay, so the time is running away with us quite dramatically. Yes, that's the one. You know, when it just looks right, you just know, don't you? It's just getting that to look just right. So instead of having that a little bit offset, well, it looks right. Ouch, that was hot. It looks right to me anyway. There we go. Sometimes it's just super simple, isn't it? Oh, I've lost the book. And sometimes it's just not. Right, where did I get up to? this one. And for this one I just did a wiggly edge cut. Coffee dyed tea paper. Coffee dyed tea, what's that? Is there such thing? Coffee dyed paper. And again, tuck spot with just a piece of notepaper in. And then here I've doubled up and put 2 on the top, so I'll go back and do stickles on them. Don't want nothing to do with that one. Here's another page. Right, so some of them have got now dictionary paper on the back. What do we want to do with this lovely one? Yeah, how deep is it going? Okay, because it goes into a deep pocket that way, then it's just going to have to be something across the top. And actually that's something. Oh no, you see, that looks lovely. I just want that all the way down the side. No, I don't. Do I? Do I want all that down the side? I might cut that off. Or do I just want that bit? See, here you go. Deliberations, deliberations. Actually, I'm going to have that. And again, I've got loads of lace, as you know, because I'm a lovely lace. I love my lace. But again, it's not always... It's not always right. It's not... Now, I might actually, with this one, use a fabric glue. Reason being, because it's fabric. Ooh, yeah. Let me have a... That's going to bug me. Let me have me a piece of paper. I really thought I was organised before I came on. Clearly shows that I'm not. Let's get rid of that in a minute. Let's put a bit of that on there. Now this stuff, again, fabric glue from the works. It is just so strong, it's pretty ridiculous actually. I really never thought fabric glue could be so blinking. I think I could have actually watered it down, but I couldn't believe how strong it got. Not strong, but how thick it was. No, not how thick it was, how... yeah, how it stuck things down. It was absolutely mind-blowing. It's better than the other stuff that I had from Hobbycraft in the UK. This was just... Whew. Now that needs something on top of that. See, I'm into my buttons at the minute. That button's going to work, thank you. Thank you very much. And I don't want everything on here. Which way up does it go? That way. To be super straight or super perfect. Oh, and if you're stupid like me, you'll drop a big glob of glue. You know what that effect is, don't you? That effect was the hot glue went all over my fingers as I stroked it off the card. You know, because you've done it. Come on. Right, simple again. And I'm not sure that's going to go back in this pocket, but we'll have a go. Let's see what it does, and I'll just find another pocket for it to go in. It does go in there. Does it need I think it needs a bit of a thingy on, tab on the top. So let me just find something as a tab even. Oh, there we go, not in that bag then. Could actually, that's not the right green, but I've got green. I've got dark green. Would I do some? Yeah, we'll have that. Dump the dark green out. Where's that? Here. Oh, throw the rest on the floor. So again, can't remember what inch. I think that's a 1/4 inch. Don't know. But again, don't want to. Actually, if you cut ribbon with pinking shears, it tends not to fray as much. It might fray, but it might not fray as much. And actually, use a bit more of that glue. So, I hope you've been really enjoying your own craft work, and that you're remembering to subscribe and like and comment, and if you're not, that's fine as well. Okay, I'm just going to leave that one to dry because it's fairly sticky. But I would love for you to, connect with me and journey with me. And again, we could go forever doing these tags, and time just seems to disappear on you. I'm sure there's a little clock fairy that jumps on my timer and says, right. It just feels like I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes, and I've been sitting here for about 3/4 of an hour or so. It's just bonkers, isn't it? That one in there. You see that one looks, I know what that one needs straight away. We're going to do this is a type where you don't need hot glue because it is so, it would be so hard, not hard, but I don't know what I'm looking for, the word. It's not hard, but sometimes it can go lumpy underneath you don't have much time to move or adapt, whereas this stuff you do. I've looked at, do you think it makes a difference whether you're left or right-handed when you do your, it's a random weird question, but do you think it makes a difference to which side you do your ephemera or not? No, that just came to me anyway. What a weird thing to think. But that's because it's my head. She looks like she's, I don't know what avec tout mon cœur means, but I'm sure she's very happy. Got hearts going on here. Do I want hearts? I've got no green. Of all the colours I've got in these kits, I don't have green. Now, my other theory, it's not a theory, my other way of working when I do stuff like this, or when I do gems, it's got to be in odd numbers, because odd numbers seem to look, do I want pen pink actually? No. I don't know, I think it's from my feng shui training or knowing or awareness or whatever. That odds, I've always been told you should always work with odds. And I worked with an interior designer at one point of my journey, or I've done lots of things on my journey. I've been very blessed. And this designer, interior designer, again, always said to me, it should always be odd numbers. Oh, what is wrong with me today? Chucking it all over the floor. Oh, well, the vacuum's going to be full of hearts, full of love. Ooh, I thought I was in it, but clearly, I thought I was in my zone. I thought I'd be happy today going on and everything will flow, and so hasn't, has it really? What's that about? Oh dear. I don't know, since I've started I feel really clumsy. I don't know what that's about. Oh. Yeah, and dropsy, maybe. I don't know. Look. There's more on the floor and over me than there is in the bag. I know you can laugh with me. I don't mind people laughing. I do laugh at myself quite a lot, to say, for crying out loud. What on earth is wrong with you today? But I do get that, and every time the more I concentrate on doing something that it goes wrong, the more I laugh. Yeah, I've got a good sense of humour. A bit warped by some people's, That's okay though. I don't mind. Some people have even said, I've never understood this. I don't understand the same. But quite a few people have said it to me. She's as mad as a box of frogs, that one. And I thought, what's mad as a box of frogs? Is that, what is that? I know they meant it in a good way, but it wasn't a negative comment per se. Oh, way too much glue. But it still didn't, I don't know, mad as a box of frogs. Is it a good comment? Is it? I didn't know that it bothered me, because I kind of knew where she was coming from, is that they just couldn't grasp my humour. Nobody rarely has. But I have got a bit of a warped sense of humour. Only those who have known me long enough would understand. And it doesn't matter, There's a little bit of bling on there. Do I want to? Not sure I do, actually. I might come back and do that one again as well. So I'll just start there. I think she might be enough, I don't know. Do you have a warped sense? Do you find humour? Do you get humour? Some people's humour you just don't get, do you? I don't, anyway. And some people don't get mine, which is fine. I'm okay with it. But do you have a really good sense of humour? I don't think it's important, but I do. It's it's important to have a sense of humour kind of value thing. It's not a value, it's not one of my top values anyway. Let's get rid of crinkly packaging. Quick! We definitely want that colour. Don't I have a thinner one in this? Can somebody answer that question? Do I have a thinner one in this? I'm sure I do, somewhere. 1/4 inch. Because I wouldn't have bought this. And see, there it all is. Ribbon all over the floor. Oh. You see, I just have to laugh at myself because I'm so... What is wrong with me? You see, I've got to laugh because nobody else is going to. That's the sad part. Probably. Anyway. Oh, Lord. And you see, the more I think about it, the more I'm going to laugh. So I've got to stop thinking about that now. Otherwise, I will just keep on laughing about it. It might not be funny to you, thinking, what on earth is she laughing at? Well, because you don't realise how... I'm not going to say how clumsy I can be, but I can be, I can be really ridiculously clumsy, and I think, I don't know how, and that's why I laugh, because I don't know how I manage it. I just do. It is pretty bonkers. Right. You see, I'm not. You can see why people say I'm as mad as a box of frogs. I'm not. I don't know what. I've never seen a mad box of frogs, but there we go. Where am I going with this? I'm not going there, that's for sure. Am I just going to do that bit? Oh, somebody answered the question. What was I doing with this? Where was I going with this? I don't know. See, you can't see anything. I'm trying to work out. I'm still not trying to look at the floor because I know down there is a huge pile of ribbon on the floor. Do you know what? Let's just chuck this down there to be on the... No, not really. Just to join it all. Just to put it all in context. I'm going to knot this on the front. Oh dear. I know that many of you think, what on earth is wrong with that woman? Why is she laughing so much? Well, because I'm just a klutz sometimes. And just random things make me laugh. But then I will laugh at the most ridiculous things in life. And I think it just keeps you light-hearted. I'm not as mad as a box of frogs. I am. Well, I probably am. But if you've met this box of frogs, could you let me know where they are so I could go talk to them? Because they might want to be my friend. I can be serious. I used to have to be serious at one point in my life because I had a lot of businesses. Make me sound like a multi-millionaire. I had a few businesses, and so when you're in business, you tend to have to be pretty serious. Well, that's when people realise that. Sorry, I'm just fiddling here, trying to get this bow up a little bit higher. People realise that even though I ran a business, I was actually as mad as a box of frogs. And they never understood that because most people are taught in business that you've got to be super serious all the time. And what they learnt about me very quickly was I'm not. I can be, trust me. But I just think, life's too short. I've had a couple of near-death experiences and I've lightened up since that point because I've realised how important life is and how much fun you should be having with it rather than being dark and gloomy. So yeah, I'm just easygoing, horizontal. One of my best friends of 30 years, he now lives in the Philippines, described me as being the most horizontal person on the planet that he's ever met. I wasn't quite sure whether to take that as a compliment at the time, but after 30 years of knowing him, I kind of thought, from him, that is a compliment. Now, people, where did I throw the white ribbon? Does anybody know where I threw the right? There it is, the white ribbon. See, look. Yeah, so I think sometimes I'm not taking away from life being. You should be serious sometimes when it's the right time. But also say go out and have fun and laugh as much as you can. Not at people. I don't laugh at people. I laugh at myself a lot. I don't mind people laughing at me. I couldn't. It's not. I don't actually care. I'm not brass or anything. I'm just. Other people. I know that other people just don't understand all the time, and that's fine. But just laughter is the best medicine. It really does. It really does make you. And sometimes it takes a near-death experience to wake you up to say, do you know what? I've been way too serious in my life. And now it's time that I'm not going to be. Well, I'm still serious, as I said. I don't. I got any purple beads? I know I've got some, but are they in here? Nope. I've got pinkish purple. Well, there's pink on that plant, so that will do. Yeah, so what does it take for you? What tickles you? What tickles you? I can laugh at the stupidest of things, trust me. I am really the most easygoing person on the planet. You don't want to upset me though. That's what people say. She is easygoing and she is fun to be with. I don't think I am, but obviously, you know, I go on what people say. But you don't want to upset me. There's two sides to every coin, eh? Right. I'm telling you all about myself and you're probably not interested. It's like, shut up and get on and craft, woman. I'm just light-hearted and say, you know, you've got to smile because the world will smile with you. I think so anyway. I just have got a weird sense of humour. That's all there is to it. Okay. Right. I'm going to do a couple of more pages because we've been here on this ridiculous time. What do we want to do on this one? What do I want to do? Well, I was going to say craft with me today, but clearly you already are because you're here, and hopefully you're here. Or you might have signed out because you say bored. That might work. That might be it. Ooh. Look at that perfect colour combo. Where do I want that? Do I want some across the bottom? Do I want some across the top? Where do I want it? Do I want a hole? Do I just want a ribbon? What do I want? Yeah, I think I just have a ribbon. So, and in case anybody's asking, not that you might be, sorry, I've got a pin in my mouth. Where do I get all my ribbons from? And the answer to the question, I'm about to stab myself in the hand. Quick health and safety check, likelihood over consequences. Okay, right, done. Is I get them from, where do you think? Where do you think I get my ribbon from? Do I want a long tag or a short tag, or where do I want it? What do we think? Actually, you know what I do? I want a metal job on that. Did I answer the question? See, I've forgotten whether I was listening, but I wasn't paying attention. AliExpress is where I get them from. A lot of it, not all of it, some of it. If I see it in a charity shop, then I'll buy a bundle. But most of the time, oh, did I get that wrong? No. Most of the time, it was, if I couldn't find any, I was really doing a crafting mission at one point. Different things I was making, loads of little notebooklets and stuff, and so I just thought I've got to get a load of the right size, and I don't want to leave my home to do it. So I ordered it all off AliExpress, and actually I have to say that they have got much quicker in their delivery process. Some are still a little bit straggly, but some are pretty okay. Don't mess with it. Okay, that's going to do for now. I might go back and do something else to it, so it just looks like it's going to be ribbons today then. How many more we got? 2, 3. I'm not going to do anything with her because she's a pull-out one. Envelope with a secret thingy in it, and ephemera. So just 3 more, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to go off camera and finish it. Because again, I could just be here for hours upon hours just talking to you because I love it. I love coming on and just chatting to you, and I really hope you can come back and join me probably for it'll be like episode 173. So I won't do that. Oh, see, I was going to show what else I was going to do. I found these brooch pins earlier. Let's do one of these before we go. See, I'm on 40 minutes already, and I'm not going to cut anything out. I'm just going to keep going with this. let's see if I can, because these are clippy ones, obviously, because they're for brooches. So how could I utilise, open it up the right way first, how could I utilise putting beads on here, maybe fabric on here? Yeah, let's do that. Should we do that? Let's do it. See what happens, eh? Let me just get the pin out of the way. You see, you could, because those have got holes in, you could actually hang charms off them, couldn't you? Not today, we're not. I'm just going to see if I can... this is just an experiment. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. That was hot. An experiment. So let's just wrap some material around it. I can't remember why I had these. Yeah, I do. Yeah, these must have been from the leftover from the shop. Now that's going to be hard to put on there, so I'm going to need the end of my scissors. Oh, you monkey. Oh, you monkey. Ooh. I sound like a monkey when I'm going, ooh, ooh. That was, you see, I've obviously, I'm not right today. I'm seriously not right today. I don't know what right is. Right, so, okay then. So there's the, see, now I can. Let me just think about this. If I was to put beads on there, because I could lock that then, can't I? So let's just have a play with that. Look, I've got some pink. I don't know where these have come from, out of that massive bag that my friend gave me a couple of months back. Lovely. I'm not really a beady person. For the very reason I can't ever find the blinking holes. There's one. Ah, this might look good actually too. How many? What do you reckon we're going to get on here? 3 or 4? Ooh. See, hand to eye coordination on a scale of 1 to 10. Rubbish. It's 0. We could be here a while. Oh, where's the hole gone? Man. Oh my lord. Had it then. I can't do it, I'm laughing so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on, there it is. There it is. Do you think I'm going to get another one on there? Should we try? I've got to go through all that again now. See, I've dropped that one now. I've got to go through all that again now because I might be able to get that pin in there and do it up. Look at that. Oh, where are you? That is Scooby-Doo. Right, don't throw all those across the floor. Right, now what I'm going to do, you could actually then, couldn't you? You could do more to that. You could put eyelash trim around that, make it look super. I'm going to stick that on a page. Oh, upside down. Look at that. That's amazing. But of course, if your journal, like this one signature, is getting super blinking chunky, oh, look, that looks perfect. Then this is why I say you only need one signature, because that's just like, for goodness sake, I'm never going to get the damn thing closed. Where do we want this? Let's pick a special place for it. No? No? No, right there? No? Where should we put it? No, it's got pink on it. No. No, it's too much on that page. I might put it on that page actually. Right there. That's exactly where it's going to go. Right, so let's just... Ow! that'll be my fingers then. See, because this isn't going to come undone now. Ow. Because they've got those clasps that close. How to use them up. Perfect, look. Let's take that page out to show you, but I can't. I'm very happy with that little invention. Perfect. I like that actually. Pretty chuffed. And the fact that you could take the beads off if you didn't want them and change it over. Anyway, there we have it. My friends, I said that 10 minutes ago and here we still are. So I hope you've had a laugh with me and laughed at me and laughed with me and enjoyed my giggly video that was supposed to be short and ended up being long. And you know, that is just how it is. So, I've got a whole bag of them, look, so I'm going to be doing quite a few. Anyway, my friends, off now to probably upload this video and or not. It'll probably take 2 days because it's so long. You spent over an hour with me, but I have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being here with you. I hope it's been, well, you know, I hope it, I can't teach much. I don't think there was a tutorial in there at all. It was just about sharing time with you because everything that I do is already on YouTube. So apart from that, and that might be on there somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So I do say thank you for spending time with me and allowing me to giggle my head off while you've been trying to seriously watch what I was doing. And we'll come back and see you again soon. I hope you're going to join me for that session. See you later. Bye.